my channel. So I haven't done a glittery makeup look in quite some time. So I thought, that's what I'm gonna do. And I haven't created like a full coppery kind of orangey sort of glittery eye before. So I thought this look will fit in perfectly into this time of year, especially with the colors and the glitter. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below with any other looks you'd love to see from me or any other videos in general. I am always up for suggestions. And if you haven't already subscribed, then please make sure you do. Hit that subscribe button. Follow me on all of my socials. Everything will be down below in the description box. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. So first things first, I'm going to moisturize my skin with the MAC Strobe Cream, and this is in the shade Goldlite. This is just to give my skin that lit from within kind of look and feel, and I really like this at the minute. And then I'm going in with my trusty Kevyn Central Skin Enhancer just to cover up any discoloration and dark spots and scarring around my face, just because it is so full coverage, and this just quickly fixes the problem in a second. Like, it's so good, and I use this in every single video. I think you're probably sick of seeing it. Anyway, for foundation, I'm using my Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, which I haven't used in ages, but oh my god, I fell back in love with it. I love this so much. It's beautiful. So yeah, I just applied this all over, and then I buffed this in, and this is an Iconic London like face Pro Evo brush, I think it's called that. But yeah, it worked well, but I would just stick to maybe like a normal stippling brush, because yeah, I found it a little bit odd. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, onto concealer, just to cover up under the eyes. I've got my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. Again, I haven't used this in such a long time, but I absolutely love this. And I'm just taking this underneath the eyes, down the bridge of my nose, at the tip, on my forehead, Cupid's bow, and my chin, all of the usual places. And then I'm just going back over that with my Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealer. This is just to brighten the concealer a little bit further and to highlight a little bit more. And I just like how these concealers work really nicely with each other. And then I'm just going to blend it all out by stippling the product in, and I'm just going to take it over my eyes to prepare it for eye makeup also. And then to set my highlighted areas, I'm using my Vichy Dermablend translucent powder. Yes guys, I'm using a different powder other than Laura Mercier, and I really like this. So yeah, I'm heavily patting this on, so I am doing quite a heavy bake onto the areas where I have already highlighted. That is because I just want to ensure that my makeup stays put all day, all night. So yeah, I am looking like a bit of a crazy clown right now. And then to set the rest of my face makeup, I'm using my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC41. NC41, in case you missed it. So yeah, I'm just buffing this around my skin. This is just going to give my skin a really nice matte, soft matte look, and I just love the finish of this. And then to bronze my skin, I've got MAC Give Me Sun, I think this is, or it's Dark Deepest. I can't remember which one it was, forgive me, but it's either one. I'm using this to bronze my skin. This is just going through my cheeks and also just on my temples, just to warm up my face a little bit. And then to contour, I've got my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I like to mix all three shades together. So I literally run my brush along all three shades really lightly, and then tap off any excess. And then I just like to take that contour just into the hollows of my cheekbones. And yeah, the brush I'm using is a MAC 137, I think it is. I always get asked what contour brush it is. It's a 137. And then I'm just going to contour my nose a little bit using the same powders. I'm just taking it down the sides of my nose and then also at the tip, just to make sure it looks nice and snatched. Then for the eyes, I've got my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm taking this really warm like mustardy shade from the palette, and this is just going through the crease, and I like to build up my eyeshadows, and I'm taking it back and forth in windscreen wiper motions until I get the intensity that I want. This is going to be our transitional shade, but it's just going to play a really big important role, making sure everything else blends nicely into it. Then I'm taking the shade right next to it, and it's a bit more of like a warm orangey tone. It's not a red, it's like a warm orange basically, and I'm building this up right deep into the crease. And yeah, I'm just taking it back and forth, and you can see it's like really messy on my lid, which is absolutely fine because we're going to cover that up later, but we just want to ensure that we have like a really good strong color payoff in the crease and outer corner. And then I'm also just running that along my lower lash line, and you can see how pigmented these shadows are. They're amazing. You also don't get any fallout. Then I'm taking a slightly warm brown now, so this is like a reddy brown, and I'm just going to take this over the top of where we've applied this like coppery eyeshadow. So I'm literally placing this on the outer corner of the eye mainly, just to deepen things up a little bit, not drastically, but it just adds a slight bit of depth. And then while I pull this extremely attractive face, I'm just going to also run that along the outer corner of the lower lash line. So mainly just on the outer corner. And then here is the star of the show. It's the Stila Magnificent Metals Liquid Eyeshadow. And this is in the shade Bronzed Belle. And I'm just going to take a bit of this just over the lid. I'm just going to place some of that shadow on. And then with a brush, I'm just going to like slowly disperse that shadow out, and that's where I'm going to start making the shape onto the lid, if that makes sense. So don't worry about trying to like carve anything out with the applicator. Just go in with a brush, and that way you can just kind of like work it up to the crease. We don't want to take it too high up, and then we don't want to take it too far out into the outer corner also. And then just go back in with the outer corner brush that you were using earlier, just to buff it back into the glitter so that it all looks softly blended. And then I love doing like a really nice light nude color in the waterline at the minute, and this just makes the eyes pop. So this is a Charlotte Tilbury, I think it's called Eye Cheat. And then for mascara, I've got this L'Oreal mascara. It's one of their new ones. I think it's called a Paradise one. Oh my god, I completely forgotten the names of everything, but they will all be down below. And then for lashes, I've got these Eylure Most Wanted lashes, which are so gorgeous and fluffy. And then, yeah girl, we need to dust all this powder off, because yeah, I can't be looking crazy for much longer. So I'm really gently and softly buffing this powder off, and you can see how smooth it's left my skin. And then for highlighter, I'm taking this NYX Born to Glow palette, and I'm taking this really nice warm gold tone just on the top of my cheekbones. And I love to build up my highlighter and go a bit ham with it. Why not? I also like to take it down the bridge of my nose, also just at the tip, on my forehead, and also on my cupid's bow and chin. And then I'm going to take this really, it's like a whitey gold highlighter from the same palette, and I'm just going to run that over the top of the cheekbones and just on the bridge of the nose, basically just on the areas I've already applied highlighter, just to make it pop that even bit more. For blusher, I've got MAC Gingerly blush, I believe it. Yeah, I believe that's Gingerly. So I'm just taking this on the apples of my cheeks, and I'm working the blush back towards the hairline, just taking it over the contour. And then for lips, I've got a combination lip as usual. I've got MAC Cork lip liner, which is a really nice soft brown, and I'm lining my lips with this to get definition. And I always like to, on my top lip, go from the bottom of the lip and work my way up. This really opens up the lip. Then for liquid lipstick, I've got Huda Beauty in the shade Bombshell, which is a really nice peachy kind of liquid lipstick. And then for gloss, I've got my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline, which I always use. And this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you like it. Please give it a big thumbs up if you do. Comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye!